All right, so this is for documentary purposes. I was in here and customers explaining that he's having issues with his lights, his grounds. I was trying to turn it on after I seen him turn it off earlier when he parked it. Wasn't functioning correctly. All this is loose. All this is loose. And as you can see, this wire trails off into this harness alongside here. Presumably that this is gonna be the LED bar. This is the ground. There should be some type of functionality here. I'm not too sure what's happening up there, but we'll figure it out. Might have shorted. I did loosen this side up. I'm gonna put some washers in it, in between it, so to speak, so this doesn't happen. And then we'll check the connectors and connections. We'll check the LED bar. See? Might have just found the problem right now. It's crazy how when you start looking and poking at things, you figure things out as you go. So, we'll pull this harness out. Excuse me, sorry the camera. Pull this wire harness out, and then there's another one tucked off in here. It's almost like a singular one. Get a screwdriver, get something to get in there a little longer. Rise it up. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Set it out like that. Drag it out through here. Okay. So now, play with the money. Play with the money. Again, sorry for the camera, guys. I do have a stand. My tempered glass was destroyed by a friend yesterday. Good times. So I'm holding my phone today. But yeah, this is the shit you deal with on a daily when it comes to customers wanting stuff. Okay, so I did find a break in this wire. This does go to a relay system. I did switch out the fuse with an LED fuse. So if there was any indication, excuse me, if there was any indication of an issue, that's what that symbol right there means it's LED. So I'll get the brand for you. But yeah, so this has an LED. That white thing you see, if this pops, it'll light up. Obviously it'll be green because it's a white LED, but yeah, so these wiring connections are very bad. I did find a break in the connection. That's why the LED didn't come on right away. I did also realize there's a secondary system back here with a multi-functioning relay setup. Not too sure exactly what's in here, but I know those wires are all tied together. And it's not functioning correctly. I mean, I could jump it. I don't see any computer module in here, but I'm gonna just tighten everything down first. We'll figure what this is. These lights aren't working either. I can't figure out why, but I will open her up. We'll direct test her, and then we'll just troubleshoot more through the wiring. Sorry about moving so fast, guys, but like I said, I'm gonna make this repair. Yeah, we'll be back. Yo, check it out. Hey, coming back. This is Mike from Mad Mike's Customs. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to show you guys a couple things I found, a couple things I fixed. This is going to be a multi-part video. Hope you guys enjoy. It's my first couple of videos. Probably why I self-explain myself, but enjoy. So we're right here. And this is the brake fluid. You know, it's not see-through. It's very messy. So we'll get that out right now with a rag. I don't have one of those things, you know. I don't have a egg beater, or what is it, turkey baster. This is the fluid locator dial that I tell people to use. So you can typically see the fluid. You see it's a little low, not really, but you know it's not clean. So we're gonna go ahead and change that out. It's very murky. This is the cap. It was 2 Phillips. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of ATV this is exactly. I have not figured that out quite yet, but we fixed the ground issue. We fixed the positive issue. See how I ran wires from the back. And top side, these are on the lower part of the terminal, and then on the upper the upper part of the terminal, I ran this wire. And I see here, same thing. One going lower, one going upper. And then I had to fix this connection for the light bar. Here's the relay. So obviously it doesn't use more power. It's what the relay is for, a multifunctional relay. Use more power, switch on and off when the vehicle's lights come on and off. That's how it's wired in. this wire had separated from this wire. I just pulled off all the old red wiring and was left with this. I put electrical clamps. So the tape is just to bind the wires together. There's no tape used in the connection. It's done with crimp fittings. And then, yeah, so there's a LED fuse here. So if this pops, I cleaned it. So now it's see-through. It looked like this, murky. Now you can actually see the fuse. See the greenness. This will light up if it goes bad, as well as this one for the light bar. This is the light bar fuse. This has a LED in it, so that white bar inside of the upper part is. And then, as well as in here, LED. This is the main one, so it starts the vehicle, LED. There was a fuse box in here. And this fuse was bad right here. It's a custom fuse, not the exact same size, actually a little different, but I widened the fuse. But there's an LED in here. And then if you want to know exactly which one it was, the headlamp lows head popped, or power source, one of the two. But as you can see, it does not say power steering in here. And then I was noticing, okay, so they don't take power steering fluid. Okay, not much fluids. My .3, .4, just in case I didn't know which one I needed, so I made sure I got universal. Here's your power steering fluid. So I thought, I was even told by the manager, I won't say where because he's a good guy, but then he did point out I did get the oil. I bought a little extra just in case. So far, this is a relay box setup. I'm not too sure exactly what it goes for, but I'm gonna put it all back together because it does have power. It is functioning, and for whatever reason, this taillight is still not operating. I have been trying to figure out how to like take the shield off. I'm sure I have to take this off, and I have to take this bracket off. So I'm just gonna leave that for now. I do have to do the oil change. It's the only thing left on it. I might just have the customer bring it back because I was already up late. But I did figure out, now it starts. Oh, excuse me. Might need to do that. Okay. Now it starts. There is upper reservoir, lower reservoir for the rear brakes and the front brakes. Two different brakes systems you have to bleed. So we'll discuss that in the morning. As far as the power is done. Try to get her up in the air really quick. Try to do the oil change. As of right now, though, he's doing pretty good. Yep. See, there's the connectors. Fuses with LEDs. So I had to get this on video real quick. You see how it's leaking brake fluid from the bottom of the fitting? It's the master cylinder. So I'm here pumping the master cylinder, right? This is fine. This is not as bad as it looks. Okay. Let's get it wiped off. Okay. So if you see, this is the master cylinder. It's clean, but it's leaking here. See how it's all dry and it's getting wet now? I was trying to stiffen her up right now. Give her a good pump. Wow, so she's leaking from this point and leaking back here behind the master cylinder. So, first thing we can do about tightening it up, but this master cylinder might be bad.